Hello, I'm Achit Nair from Nair's Aviation Ground School. This is the 12th video in a new series of educational aviation videos for the aspiring pilot. All tools and devices require some sort of energy to operate. Cell phones need electricity, sailboats need wind, cars need gasoline or diesel fuel, and the human body needs food and water. The airplane is also a device that requires energy to operate. Airplanes require fuel to operate, and knowing the type of fuel that the aircraft needs is very important. This video is about fuel. Modern aviation began with the Wright brothers' Wright Flyer in 1903. The original engine in the first successful powered, heavier-than-air aircraft used gasoline as the fuel. Aviation has come a long way since 1903, and the fuel used in our airplanes has evolved as well. In addition to cargo and passengers, fuel is the other major factor in determining the total weight of the aircraft prior to takeoff. The fuel is massively important to the airplane for the obvious reason that aircraft engines require fuel to operate. There are a multitude of different fuel used by the wide variety of airplanes around the world. The two major types of aircraft fuel used by the majority of the aircraft include jet fuel and aviation gasoline. Jet fuel is used in all turbine engine aircraft. Jet fuel comes in three different types: Jet A, Jet A1, and Jet B. Jet A fuel is used only in North America, while Jet A1 is used in the rest of the world. The major difference between Jet A and Jet A1 fuel is that Jet A1 has a freezing point of negative 47 degrees Celsius, while Jet A has a freezing point of negative 40 degrees Celsius. Furthermore, Jet A1 has an additive that resists static electricity. Jet B fuel is only used in extremely cold climates and has a freezing point of negative 60 degrees Celsius. All jet fuel is kerosene based. Jet fuel can range from a colorless appearance to a light straw color. Jet fuel weighs approximately 6.8 pounds per gallon in imperial units, or 0.81 kilograms per liter in metric terms. Jet fuel is also known as aviation turbine gas or AVTUR. Aviation gasoline or avgas is used in all piston-powered aircraft. Unlike the gasoline for vehicles in most parts of the world, aviation gas still contains lead to ensure proper engine operation in a variety of altitudes and weather conditions. Aviation gas is rated by an octane number, just like one might find in different octanes of gasoline at a petrol pump or gas station used by road vehicles. The most common octanes of aviation gas are 100 octane and 100 low lead octane. 100 octane is green in color, while 100 low lead is light blue. 100 low lead is the most widespread of aviation gasoline, while 100 octane is still used in Australia and New Zealand and a few states in the United States. In some low-powered aircraft, even high-octane automotive gas can be used. Aviation gasoline weighs 6.01 pounds per gallon, or 0.721 kilograms per liter. As a student pilot, it is necessary to check the fuel levels and quality of the fuel during the pre-flight of the aircraft. The fuel can be checked visually by opening the fuel cap and checking inside the tank. A fuel level can be read by using a fuel measure. The quality of the fuel can be checked by getting some of the fuel from different points of the aircraft. These points are called sumps, and checking the fuel from each of these sumps is a process known as sumping the tanks. The pilot inserts a small container with a pin to each sump, and some of the fuel is collected in the container. The pilot visually checks the color of the fuel. The pilot also checks the quality of the fuel by checking for any debris or water in the fuel container. Water does not mix with aviation gasoline and will form a separate layer from the fuel in the container. If water is present, it is imperative that the fuel is drained from the aircraft and fresh fuel is added. Having water in the fuel tank can lead to an engine failure, a very dangerous situation. Numerous airplanes have crashed throughout the years due to a lack of proper fuel quality and quantity checks before the flight. Fuel is a necessary ingredient to make an airplane fly. The most commonly used fuel in the aviation world are jet fuel and aviation gasoline. With the development of high-capacity electrical engines and batteries, it will not be long before there are production electric aircraft roaming the skies. But until then, it is important that the student pilot is well informed about the fuel used in our airplanes. For more information, please contact us at liftanddrag@gmail.com and visit our website at nayersaviation.webnode.com. Thank you, safe flying.